Good morning, students. Here I am Menka Shukla. I am going to teach you English 1 grammar. The subject is noun. It is for class 3 and 4, both classes. So please listen very carefully. I am going to explain you noun and its kind. Noun, naming words. Noun is the name of a person, animal, place or thing. The word boy, girl, Rohit, Raman, crow, tiger, horse, Delhi, hospital, etc. are all nouns as they are name of person, place, animal or things. Nouns are also called naming words. I have written it very carefully. If you will read this, then you will understand very easily that noun is also called a naming words. It is the name of person, it is the name of place, it is the name of animal or things. For example, I just explain you. Now I come to the kinds of noun. Here there are 5 kinds of nouns. They are first one is proper noun, second common noun, third collective noun, fourth one is abstract noun, and last material noun. Now I am going to explain you proper noun. Proper noun is the special name of a particular person, an animal, a place or a thing. For example, Mannat and Anuj are going to Delhi. India is a great country. And third one is that the tiger ran into the Gir forest. Here Mannat and Anuj are going to Delhi. Here Mannat is the name of particular girl and Anuj is the name of particular boy and Delhi is the name of particular city. So this Mannat, Anuj and Delhi is a special name. It means, or I say that it is a particular name of person and place. As it is same, India and a Gir forest is a particular name. India is a great country. India is a particular name and Gir is particular name of forest. So read very carefully and listen it. Proper noun is the special name of a particular person, an animal or a place or thing. Proper noun always begin with a capital letter. For example, Rahul, here R is capital, Lucknow, here L is capital. The name of a days of week, months, special festivals, the name of books, magazines, subject, languages and newspaper are also a proper noun. Second, common noun. A common noun is the name of person, place, animals or thing of the same kind or class. Here, see, same kind or class, it is for example, I am going to explain you with example. A boy and a girl are going to school. A boy and a girl are going to school. In this sentence, a boy and a girl and school is a common name of a boy, girl and school. We always say boy to anyone, girl to anyone, or if I say school, it means that I am saying commonly about any school. I have written everything very nicely. If you read this sentence, you will understand very nicely. I am explaining you. Please listen. In this sentence, the name of boy can be given to any boy, to Rohit, Amit, etc. It does not belong to any particular boy. It is common name to all boys. It is therefore a common noun. Again, the name of girl can be given to any girl, Shivani, Charu, etc. The word school can be given to any school. It is common to all school. So it is called common noun. So boy, girl or school is common to everyone. So it is called common noun. Now third one is collective noun. A collective noun is the name of a collection of persons, animals or things taken together and spoken as one whole. Collection means a group of person, group of animals, group of things. Understand? Sorry. For example, we have a strong army. She saw a herd of sheep. There is a crowd in the street. In the above sentence, the word army, herd and crowd denotes a group of collection of person, animals or things taken together and spoken of as one whole. So they are collective noun. It means that strong, herd and crowd is a collective noun. It denotes a group of things, group of animals, group of person. Army is the collection of soldiers, herd is the collection of sheep, and crowd is a collection of people. Fourth one is material nouns. A material noun is the name of a material or substance from which a thing is made. Listen very carefully. Material noun is the name of a material or substance from which a thing is made. For example, gold is precious metal. A precious metal. It means that gold is made of a metal. Second, the chair is made of wood. And third one is the book is made of paper. The chair is made of wood. It means that a chair is made of wood. Wood is a material noun. And book is made of paper. It means that paper is a material noun from which these things are made. Chair and books. Here I have written also. Please listen carefully. Here gold, wood and paper. So the material or substance from which things are made. So they are called material. Fifth one is abstract nouns. An abstract noun is the name of something that we can neither see nor touch but only think of. Listen carefully. An abstract noun is the name of something that we cannot neither see or neither touch but only think of. As an example, the farmer showed great courage. And second one is the elephant has great strength. Here, courage and strength are the name of something that we can only think of. It means that we never touch or not see strength and courage. We only feel or we only think of. Such nouns are called abstract noun. Listen very carefully, students, that abstract nouns is the name of something that we cannot neither see or not touch, only think of, or I say feel. We always feel about courage. We always think about strength. We never touch this. For example, more example here, kindness, mercy, honest. These things I will only feel. I will only think about it. Never touch these things. So this is the example of abstract noun. So I have just make you understand that noun and its kind. Okay everyone? Noun is the name of a person, animal, place or thing. For example, bird, girl, Rohit, Ram, etc. Noun is also called a naming words, and I explain about its kinds. There are 5 kinds: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, abstract noun and material noun. All these 5 kinds I explain you here very well. So please see and read it nicely to understand proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun and abstract noun. All these 5 I explain you very well. So please students, learn it and read it very carefully. Now I am going to give you some exercise to make. So students, I have given you some exercise to make. So please make it. First question is write the naming words for a person who, with the help of clues given in the bracket. I have given the clue. For these clues, for this help of clues, you have to medit this. Okay, this is 10 sentence I have given you. First one is stitches clothes. Here you have to write cuts hair. The third one is sells flour. Fourth one is sells vegetables. Fifth one is bake bread. Sixth one is mend, M-E, and mend shoes. Seventh one is test eyes and sells spectacles. Eighth one is who sell fish. Ninth one is sell sweets and pastries. And last, mends taps and pipes. This 10 sentence I have given you with the clues. So you have very easy to make. First one is cobbler, plumber. Third one is fishmonger. Fourth one is greengrocer. Fifth one is barber, optician, tailor, florist, baker, and confectioner. This is the clue. So please make it. And second question I have given you. Underline the proper noun in the following sentence. Question is underline the proper noun. Proper noun. You have to underline proper noun in the following sentence. First one is my mother called Mr. Gupta. My mother called Mr. Gupta. Shah Rukh Khan is a great actor. Third one is Namita goes to office even on Sunday. Fourth one is India is a great country. Fifth one is Asa bought a book. Sixth one, the tiger ran into the Gir forest. Seventh one is Indu can speak English and Hindi. This 7th sentence I have given you. You have to underline the proper noun. I will explain you first one. I will explain you only one. Shah Rukh Khan is a great actor. Shah Rukh Khan is a great actor. Here, Shah Rukh Khan is the name of a proper person. Specific name. It is a special name of actor. Particular name of actor. So, Shah Rukh Khan is a proper noun. And first one is my mother called Mr. Gupta. And Mr. Gupta here, Mr. Gupta is proper noun. So, please, students, do it in your copy. Here homework, English 1. Do this exercise in copy and learn it. Students, I have teach you previously that noun and its kind. And I am going to now teach nouns, its gender. Gender clarifies whether a person or animal is male or female. Again I repeat, gender clarify whether a person or animal is male or female. He or she may be neither male or female. A noun that refers to a male is said to be of the masculine gender. Example, duke, drake, fox, uncle. It means that a noun that refers to male is said to be masculine gender. Example, duke, drake, fox, uncle, boy. It's all a masculine gender. It denotes about men, boy. Male gender. It denotes male gender. So this is the example of masculine gender. Second one is feminine gender. Feminine gender. A noun that refers to a female is said to be of feminine gender. For example, duchess, duck, vixen, or aunt. These examples are of feminine gender. It denotes about female. And third one is common gender. A noun that refers to both male and female. A noun that refers to both male and female is said to be of common gender. It means that either a noun is male or female, both in which both come is a common gender. For example, parents relatives, child, person. Parents. In parents we say both, either a father or mother. Relatives, either cousin, brother, sister, mother, father, uncle, aunt, anyone. Child, baby or boy. Person, any person. So these are the examples of common gender. And last one is neuter. And last one is neuter gender. A noun that refers to a living or non-living things. A noun that refers to living or non-living things which is neither male or nor female is said to be. In neuter gender, a noun never refer to a male or female. You always refer to living or non-living things. Living things you know very well, and what is non-living things you know very well, students. It refers, neuter gender always refer living or non-living things. It never refers to male or female. For example, I explain you table, valley, book, tree, etc. These are not a male or not a female. It comes in living or non-living things. So these are the examples of neuter gender: table, valley, books or tree. So I explain you about gender: feminine gender, masculine gender, common gender and neuter gender with examples. You read it very carefully and you will understand. Now I have given you some exercise to do. So please note down in your copy and please do it. I explain you. First one is supply the missing words. I have given you masculine and feminine, both gender. The word where it is missing, you have to write it. Here, lady, feminine gender, but I have not written masculine gender. You have to write. Lion, I have written in masculine gender, but feminine gender is empty. You have to fill. So, these are the missing. Wherever it is missing, you have to fill this. So, this is your homework. Wasserman, bride, what is here? Prince, I have not written here in feminine gender. Cow, I have written in feminine gender, but not in masculine gender. So, please understand it very carefully and do it in your question number 2. Rewrite the sentences by changing the gender of the underlined nouns or pronoun. Read question very carefully that I have said that rewrite the sentence by changing the gender of the underlined words. Underlined words means noun or pronoun. In which I have given 6 sentences and I have underlined the noun and pronoun. Only that you have to change its gender. First one is my brother is feeding the cow. Second one is his son and niece are of the same age. Third one is there were 2 ducks and 3 drakes in the pond. Fourth one is the queen was very fond of the princess. Fifth one is the author won an award for his book. And last, sixth one, the gentleman is my mother's brother. Here in 6th sentence, I have underlined words underline nouns or pronoun, just like brother, cow, his, niece, duck, drakes, queen, princess, author, gentleman, mothers. This you have to change. For example, his, instead of his you have to write her son and niece. Instead of niece you have to write nephew, are of the same age. There were 2 ducks. There were 2 drakes and 3 ducks in the pond. And third, fourth, and the queen was very fond of. Instead of queen, you have to write king. Like this, you have to do all these 6 sentences in your copy. Okay. Here, I have given you homework. Please note down. English 1, noun and its gender. Do it in your copy and learn it. Okay. Thank you, students.